What you're looking at here isn't the standard Zavvi ZBox, but this is the Lucky Dip ZBox. This is a special extra box made up of items left over from previous boxes. So I'm hoping in here not to find too many things I've already got, because I've purchased some of the previous ZBoxes, but not all of them. It's been packaged in an old box, so presumably we'll see a theme inside, and it'll be interesting to see what's in there. It's not the heaviest box, so I'm not expecting a huge number of items. The main disappointment with this one was that it took nearly a month when it was ordered to being delivered, which, considering it was meant to be in stock items left over from previous boxes, is really quite disappointing. But let's hope that what's inside lives up to it. I've just taken the envelope from the outside off. I've not looked inside yet, so here goes. And straight away, that's the animation case. I've had that one before. But what have we got inside? And well, let's start off by saying that's a Spider-Man scaler. I know that because I've already got one of these. I think it's a silver, is fairly exclusive. It's quite a nice scaler, which will certainly do as a present, but I don't think I'll take much use out of two of them. They hang on cables and things like that. And here's a positive. We've got a stress ball. This is Bumblebee from Transformers. I'm fairly sure I got a different stress ball from Transformers, one of the characters in the previous box. I can't remember which one off the top of my head, but that's good because this isn't a duplicate item, so that adds to the collection. So, and they are very nice stress balls, not really balls are they, but stress items. We've got one of these exclusive Thundercats holographic change cards. I did have one of these again in the animation box, which I think most things seem to be from the animation box so far, so it's not particularly a random item, but there we go. We've got that. Here's a magnet coming down to South Park. Again, I'm fairly sure I had that in the animation box, so far this isn't really much of a lucky dip from all the previous boxes. It's the recent boxes, but again, I think this was an exclusive, or certainly a rare magnet, and this is nice. And this is a very easy item to give away to friends if I don't need two of them, because I know so many people who love South Park. And final item looks like a mouse mat. Shadows of Mordor. It's something slightly interesting, Middle Earth. I definitely don't have this one because there's some effect here with a red liquid, very blood-like, moving about. So it's a decent thick mouse mat. I do like this one straight away. Liquid mouse mat, as it says on the back. Middle Earth. Whether it will get that much use, I don't know, because there aren't that many mice now that use mouse mats. I don't know if I have any mice left. I have quite a few computers around. Any left which still have a ball in them in that way. And you've got a very nice box here. No magazine, of course, but I can't say I'm particularly impressed with this one, because essentially this is just items from the animation box with one other item. And it's certainly nowhere near the scope of the normal box. I suspect if I do the cost analysis, then I'll easily have got the money value here. But it is quite a disappointment. I was perhaps hoping for more from the horror box, and ones I've not got, which I presume this mouse mat is from the horror box. But probably the Lucky Dip Z boxes aren't the best ones, but at least on the positive side, got another stress ball. These are quite nice items, and I do like the mouse mat. So there you go, that's the Lucky Dip Z box, brought to you unboxed by geeksubscriptionbox.com. Hope you found it interesting seeing what's inside this long overdue box.